Hi, today we'll talk about sales prospecting tools. That's why I have invited the head of business growth team, Yurii. Hey, bro.
What's that?
Okay, got some questions regarding prospecting tools. I think one of the biggest problems that people have when starting sending cold emails, generally cold outreach, that's they do not know where to find emails. Technically, maybe they know ICP, ideal customer profile. They work a lot around this topic, but now technical side.
Yeah.
What tools to use and so on. So the first question is, what tools do our outbound team actually uses to find the emails to prospect?
All right, so we actually don't use that many tools. We are in small sales. Our cycles are not that long. We use so our ecosystem is pretty small. Let me divide it into three sectors. It probably will be the most valuable way of sharing that information. So the first sector probably is the context, where we get the ideas of whom to contact and what messages to write. And among those tools, we use a lot of obvious tools, LinkedIn. So browsing for groups.
Premium version in Sales Navigator, something like
Premium and general, and you just free LinkedIn version is also cool. Looking for the post of people who post there in comments section, looking for the mentions of the news in Sales Navigator and the job changes of somebody. For example, somebody's changed the job to another, and now it's probably a good moment for us to write to him. And also we use a lot of Udemy. That's actually the platform where we can see a lot of courses and topics related to cold emails, and a lot of participants over there. We're able just to go through the comments, see who's participated. And the same is with Eventbrite, a lot of webinars. We actually also use Amazon 3-stars reviews. That's pretty interesting. It gives me an idea of what really is on the person's mind. So when you have 5 stars, the person is really hyped, really excited. When you have 1-star review, it's actually person is angry. But the 3-star review is something that person is satisfied but finds something missing important in that topic, and it's probably also a good point to mention in our outreach. So that's also Crunchbase, obvious tool, pretty good to find companies that has been founded or founded. So that's the tier 1, that's the first sector. The second sector is the part where we prepare. So obviously we should get those email addresses somewhere. So we use Get Prospect for that. It works really good with LinkedIn. We go to LinkedIn, find the email addresses over there. We usually get the emails from LinkedIn. We don't buy lists. We don't get them from any other sites, usually it's LinkedIn.
So it's quite targeted.
Yeah. It's the only way to go for us. Then we use Hemingway app. It's the app that tells you that you have some spammy words or your sentences are a little bit long. All of those things are important.
Checks your copy.
Yes. All of those things are important, and keeping it all in your mind is really a challenge when you have a lot of things in quotas to meet. So using the app for that is pretty cool. It's free.
Okay, so when it comes to finding emails, the most important tool in your process, that's Get Prospect, right?
Yes, Get Prospect. And then we have to deliver those messages. So we use our tool for delivering messages, and also we use our tool as well to validate the email addresses. Before that, we were using some premium tools. Now we have an option inside our tool, so we use that. And for some, you cannot find all of the email addresses that you want. So some email addresses won't be found then, but if we still want to contact the person, we go on LinkedIn. So you either have an option of doing that manually, or you have an option of reaching out via automation, some kind of Woodpecker for LinkedIn. But I find those tools work not the best, because LinkedIn algorithms are really tricky. And I prefer right now to send LinkedIn messages myself without any tool.
Okay. So when it comes to getting started, so do you have any tips and also how to get the most of prospecting tools?
Yeah, basically the first tool would be you guys have start small. It's quality over quantity. So it's written in every business book that before starting the global business go local niches. It's exactly the same here in prospecting. We need to start locally. So start with the small amounts, figure out what resonates with those people, what kind of messages resonate, then how to get those email addresses correctly and how to deliver them, and really start some conversations that move the business forward.
Should people rely on tools or?
No, I mean, tools are just tools. If you have a hammer, if it does a job,
you don't have like magic solution.
yes,
that
no. It's what you do that matters with the tool. It's not the tool. Tool is to simplify your process, to help you do it faster. If you want to scale that process, obviously tools are a must for that. But before that, you need to really have something to scale. So tool is just a tool.
Tool will not sell on behalf of you,
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question regarding LinkedIn, how does your LinkedIn process looks like?
It's pretty simple. So as I said, the ones that we are reaching out over emails, we find that reaching out via email is safer option because LinkedIn, you have to build a relationship. It takes longer cycles and we are in the shorter cycle. So LinkedIn, we usually get in touch with people, get engaged with them, with the content that they post, with the comment section, just start some conversations over there. And we don't use any tools. We just start messaging them or engaging in the content, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, got it. So you mentioned the set of tools that you actually use. Are there also tools that you do not use, but people should check them out as well?
Yes. So those tools are for the mid-size, larger sales, I would say, but pretty cool. I actually built with the first tool. The first tool is built with. It can be used for the smaller sales, but if you really find the way to scale it, so it's an obvious tool where you just go and find the technologies that people use, and then if it makes sense for you to reach out to them, you have the list of website addresses, and then use other tools to kind of extract and scrape the email addresses. So built with the first one. For the larger sales, I would obviously recommend Whole. It's getting the information across the organization and it's merging it for you. So that's a pretty cool tool. So if you have a lot of information, inbound sales team, outbound marketing, customer success, it all merges that information. Is pretty cool. Then Whole, I've said that. Influ2, it's also a really good tool for the personal ads. So it's not the ads for the groups of people, but you actually import the leads whom you want to send those ads. So that's pretty cool as well. There is also this Phantom Buster, the tool, which is automated for the LinkedIn. It's any kind of automation. For us, it was pretty cool. We've used that for some times when we wanted to guess the LinkedIn profiles of people. But it actually can automate the messages, can do all kind of stuff with the LinkedIn. And I would say those are the biggest tools that I would recommend to use.
Yeah, guys, we actually have a post on our blog about tools we've been checking during the long time. To tell the truth, there are a lot of tools, but thank you so much, Yurii, for sharing. Guys, of course, we add those tools in the description below this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just add them in the comments below. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.